he's gonna kill Obito. Oh my god, do it. Please. Please do it. Do it. Again. Again. We're doing this again. From the previous chapter? I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but at this point, I don't care anymore. Let me finish reading the chapter, just go to the intro, I'll explain it all. Hey guys, Spider-Man27 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 655, Rut. So the chapter begins where we see the 7 remaining bijous, and we get to see Shikaku for like the very first time since probably when he took over Gaara and tried to destroy the village. He actually looks over Naruto and he says he really is. Maybe he instantly like remembered that Naruto was the person who beat him, but he wasn't really there with the remaining bijous when they gave them his chakra. So we see Sasuke, he's got his sword drawn out and he's running towards something. And it seems that Sasuke was heading towards Obito. And I was like, yes, 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 yes. And hell, Obito was even accepting the fact that he was going to die. And if Sasuke does it, hey, that's fine by me. But then we see something warping, and it turns out it is Kakashi. Apparently, he finally managed to get out of the Kami dimension, and then he lands on Obito, straddling on his lap. Insert gay joke here, I know you guys want to. And he's got a kunai in hand. And, you know, you think he'd be surprised seeing Sasuke again, but, he doesn't react to this at all. He's like, Sasuke, let's save the talk for later. I'm going to do this. He's my friend. He's my responsibility. Okay, so instead of Sasuke going to try to kill Obito, it's going to be Kakashi. I'm okay with that as well, since, you know, they used to be friends. And he's got a kunai, and he was going to stab him. Although, I don't know why he doesn't use the Raikiri, but I guess because of the chakra he lost. Which, again, another question, why did it take so damn long for him to get out of the Kamui dimension if he was able to get out of it himself with his Mangekyo Sharingan? Was it because of his injuries? Because he could just like pop up earlier and let Tsunade or Sakura or someone else heal him, but okay, whatever. Anyway, Kakashi's got the kunai. He's about to stab him, but a hand grabs onto him, and it is Minato. Damn it! I really wanted him to die. I thought we were done with Obito, but apparently not. Just fuck. And the allied shinobi forces were like, what the hell are you doing? Finish him off! Do it, do it, do it! I actually agree with the allied shinobi forces in this one. Let's kill this guy. Let's kill him. I'm just saying. According to Minato, he was able to see inside Obito's heart when he was pulling the 9 Bijou chakras from him. He learned that his son gave him quite the nagging talking to, and apparently Naruto inherited the Talk no Jutsu from Kushina, his mother. So if you guys all hate the fact that Naruto always uses the Talk no Jutsu, now you know where he got it from. Kushina. Kakashi is going to Talk no Jutsu Obito again. Another Talk no Jutsu. Ugh, okay. It's not just him, it's also Minato. Okay, here's the thing. If Kakashi and Minato will be the ones to Talk no Jutsu Obito, what the hell was the point of the previous chapter when Naruto Talk no Jutsu Obito? I would have been okay with Kakashi and Minato talking to Obito, because I will admit some parts of their speeches were actually half bad. They were decent. The problem is, they say the same things that Obito heard from Naruto. If Kishimoto didn't make that Talk no Jutsu chapter with Naruto and Obito, I would have been okay with this. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just fucking annoying, and sometimes it drags on, and it gets kind of boring. I thought thought we were done with Obito. I thought we were gonna move forward. But no, we still gotta hear more about fucking Rin. And I don't hate Rin. It's just I don't know a lot about her as a character. And I am sick and tired of hearing about Rin. I am sick and tired of this name. I just wish we would have moved forward with Madara. But no. No, we gotta hear more about this speech. And granted, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but still it dragged down for the entire chapter, and I was completely annoyed by this. Since Minato told Kakashi that it was his role to talk to Obito, like Naruto's role is to talk to Sasuke, since we see Naruto looking at Sasuke, Minato decides to remind everybody that they should try to deal with Madara. And then Naruto's like, oh shit, I totally forgot this guy. And granted, I'll let that slide because this chapter was just making fun of itself for the fact that Madara has not appeared for a long time. And most of the time he ever appeared, it was fighting with Hashirama. I always thought he was getting his trump card ready, but at this point, he barely did anything ever since he came to where Obito, Naruto, and the others were fighting. Everybody else decides to go and try to take down Madara, leaving Minato, Obito, and Kakashi. First, Minato telling Obito, do you remember the missions that the four of us went together? Rin, as a medical ninja, she did everything she could to protect the two of you. I bet she would never have wanted this to happen, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Problem is, we heard that from Naruto in the previous freaking chapter. Minato then blames himself for letting this happen. Ever since Minato came back via Eda Tensei, he was blaming himself for most of the things that happened. I get that, the fact that if something bad happens to you, if you lose somebody, you can't help but blame yourself, feeling like you should have done more, and I get that from Minato. The problem is, it's not really Minato's fault. The reason why Minato couldn't save Obito back then was the fact that he had to fight in a freaking war. He was at the front lines battling to save his comrades and for the sake of his village in the war. When it came to Rin getting killed, we don't know like how the hell Rin got captured by the Mizu Anbu ninjas. Maybe we need to learn more of how that happened when Rin became Isobu's Jinchuriki. I don't know, but all I know is that Minato couldn't have been there because he was Hokage at the time, and I get that. And then Obito then starts to say, Rin was the only light in my life. After losing Rin, the world I saw changed. It became a pitch black hell. I had no hopes for this world. I walked to this world in Madara's stead, but that only served to deepen my conviction. Even with this Sharingan, in the end, I wasn't able to see anything. There was nothing at all. Rin's death triggered all of this. Triggered Obito to become who he was. Because Rin was the only light he had. And that is where I have a problem with Obito. Obito seemed to be dependent towards Rin. I get that because Rin was quite the friend. The problem is, the flashbacks Obito had were so much focused on Rin, but they never focused on anyone else in his life. He thought he had nobody except Rin. He still had Minato. He still probably had some friends out there who would have supported him. And, you know, because of the fact that he thought this one person is the only light in his life and he lost to that person, meaning that he lost the light of his life and his life is now covered in darkness, which, okay, that seems pretty good symbolism right there, but still, I've seen people in the flashback who don't hate Obito, who seem to like him, who seem to be his friend. Kakashi says that he also thought the world was hell, since not only he lost Rin, he thought he lost Obito, and then he also lost Minato, and not only that, he lost his freaking father. Kakashi lost more people in his life than Obito. And look at him right now. He is not even turning evil himself. He endured so much more than Obito, which is the problem I'm having right now because it's trying to make us sympathize with Obito. But when you compare him to Kakashi and measure their losses in their lives, I sympathize more with Kakashi than I do with Obito. But I guess maybe the whole thing about the curse of love and hatred that the Uchihas go through might have been true this whole time. He said that he was also lost in the darkness, but if it wasn't for Obito giving him his Sharingan, he wouldn't have been able to see. Now, Naruto is actually climbing up a hill or the Shinju tree, I'm not really sure, heading towards wherever Madara and Hashirama are. Now, Obito asks him if Naruto will not fail on his path. Kakashi says no, because it's still possible that Naruto would fail. And then he asks him, okay, how do I and Naruto differ? How did this happen? Oh my god, we're really going through with this again. He says, what I can see is that he's less likely to fail than you were. Because if he was about to stumble, Kakashi will be there to help him. I thought that was actually pretty nice. Naruto has people in his life. And if he struggles, if he suffers, he still have people who will support him. Unlike Obito, who only depended on one person. Not anybody else, like Kakashi or Minato or anybody else. Just one person. That was why. Again, that's one of the things I kind of did like about the speech because of how much it differs between Naruto and Obito, which, again, we've already got that, but I'm okay with this because it shows that Naruto, even with people he've lost, he was still able to strive on, move forward, going on to the path that he is on right now. And meanwhile with Naruto, he's up on top of the Shinju, and we see what looks like these dust clouds, which means that the fight between Hashirama and Madara are still continuing. Now I got a question about the Shinju. With the 9 bijus being extracted, well the chakras at least, being extracted from Obito, there should be no more Jubi. There should be no more Shinju. The Shinju is still there, so what the hell? I mean, shouldn't the Shinju be gone? Kakashi tells Obito that Naruto wouldn't give up on his dreams or bow down to reality because he's that kind of guy. Plus, his path draws in comrades. If it seems like he's about to stumble, they'll be there to help him. And the more of that support there is, the closer his goal becomes. Naruto summoned 2 shadow clones and he was able to create the Odama Rasen Shuriken, a massive Rasen Shuriken. Obito then says, can something like this really exist in this pitch black hell? And we see the clouds covering the moon, which is covering everything in darkness right now because the clouds are blocking the moon. I thought that was good symbolism right there. I'll give kudos to Kishimoto for that. And then Kakashi says, if you had trusted friends by your side, your hopes would have taken shape and perhaps you would have been able to see. And the chapter ends where you see the massive Rasen Shuriken on top of the Shinju, and the light coming from the Rasen Shuriken is shining on the path of footprints, which looks like, I believe, the footprints that the Allied Shinobi forces were heading towards Naruto and the others. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 655. What did I think? Kakashi Minato's speeches were not as bad as I thought they would be. The problem is that they're basically repeating the same thing that we heard when Naruto talked to Obito. Now, if Naruto didn't have the talk no jutsu with Obito, then maybe this would have been a lot tolerable. I did like the fact that Kakashi said that he will help Naruto if he struggles on his path. I thought that was good. And granted, I did like the symbolism in the chapter. The problem with Kakashi Minato's speeches were the fact that we've heard this before many times, so we already know about this, which aggravates us. But I was downright annoyed because at the very beginning, it looked like it was starting off pretty good because Sasuke was gonna kill Obito, which I thought was pretty cool. Yay, fine, great, kill him. I'm okay. And then Kakashi popped out of nowhere and okay, fine, took him long enough and he was gonna kill him because it's his responsibility, which okay, fine, whatever, whoever kills him, I have no problem with that. Whoever kills Obito is good in my books because I wanted Obito to fucking die. I really did. Because he was gonna die anyway, might as well just kill him off right now. No, they stop because Minato wanted him to stop because he wanted Kakashi to talk to Obito. According to the caption at the bottom, Naruto will be going on hiatus next week and it will come back with the first issue of the new year, which I've heard it's going to be either in January, in December, or in November. Late November. I'm not entirely sure, but I know is that Kishimoto is going to take a couple of days, probably weeks. I think he needs to like clear up his mind, get his thoughts together, and probably bring Naruto out of this nosedive that's been going on these past few weeks. So yeah, that's what I think about Naruto chapter 655. It's just a little better than last week's, but I just couldn't get into it really. So tell me guys, what do you think about this week's chapter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you like the talk no jutsu that Minato and Kakashi were having with Obito? What do you think about this whole hiatus thing? So let me know in the comment section down below. Also be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe for more videos. And be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about Naruto chapter 655. I'm going to Sprout 27 and I will see you guys later. Bye.